Are there any adjustments you could make to your posture that would support you in both relaxing and cultivating a sense of alertness? You might begin by taking 3 slow, full, deep breaths, drawing the breath up under the collarbones on the in-breath. On the out-breath, just sensing anything that might relax or soften or let go. Slow, full, deep breath, letting the mind become more absorbed and concentrated in the details of your breathing. You might find it helpful to continue with slow, full, deep breath, conscious, willful breathing for a few minutes, or if you like, just simply let any control of the breath now fall away. Notice where you feel the breath the most predominant. You might just simply track the effortless quality of your breathing, either wherever you feel it the most predominant or at the nostrils or the belly. And with this sense of the breathing in the foreground, as I mentioned, a body part, let your awareness move to that part of the body, not to invoke any kind of change or invoke any particular kind of state, but simply to intimately experience whatever you feel, whatever you notice in that part of the body. And when the mind wanders, just bring the mind back to the last part of the body you recall holding in your awareness. And beginning with the scalp, the crown of the head. The forehead and temples. The eyes and the muscles around the eyes. And the muscles of the face. And exploring this whole region of the jaw. Is it possible to let the gap widen a little bit between the upper teeth and the lower teeth? Let the jaw hang from the skull. Feeling the volume of your lips. And feel the weight or the volume of your tongue. You might just sense if you could relax your tongue in a way that it fills the lower jaw, and in particular, can you relax the base of the tongue down into your throat and track this felt shift as this ganglia of muscles begins to relax? The back of the neck and the throat. The tops of the shoulders. And feeling the weight, the length of the arms as you sense simultaneously down through the elbows, and down through the wrists, the backs of the hands, the palms of the hands. The thumbs. And can you feel or imagine the space inside the thumbs? And feel the volume, the weight, the space inside each of the fingers. And as you feel the weight or the volume of the shoulders, the arms, the hands, the thumbs, and the fingers, you might pause here and make contact with any sense of aliveness in the palms, thumbs, and fingers. Any tingling, any pulse, any vibration. And the lungs and the heart. The diaphragm and the rib cage. The lower back and the buttocks. And the belly. The lower abdomen, and sensing down through the floor of the pelvis. The left hip joint. The right hip joint. And sensing down the length of the legs simultaneously from the hip joints down through the knees. The backs of the knees, the kneecaps. The knees down through the ankles. The tops of the feet and the toes. The soles of the feet and the heels. Feeling or imagining the weight or the volume of the legs and feet. And resting here in this quality of presence, this quality of being. You might find it helpful to select an anchor, some quality of presence in sensation. The breath at the nostrils or the breath at the belly. Perhaps this relaxed sense of aliveness in the palms, thumbs, and fingers. Perhaps the aliveness of the sound vibrations around you. And as you continue, very gently, when you notice the mind far away, notice how gently you can escort your attention back to the here and now. The movement of the breath inside, the vibrations of sound, this felt sense of the body. You may notice how the more you relax, the more your sense of what is changing becomes more refined. You might explore holding your anchor very lightly and simply noticing everything that is changing and how you're holding it in your experience. As you sense this quality of flow, this quality of awareness of all that is changing in your life, you might, if it feels right for you, explore a quality of allowing, a quality of letting go. Just simply aware of all that is happening, all by itself, the sense of who you are as the witness, as the observer, allowing, letting be. In these remaining few minutes, you might inquire, what could relax right now? What could soften? And what could relax and soften even more than that? Lengthening the in-breath just a little bit, you might direct your mind toward one thing for which you feel gratitude or appreciation. Either visualize that or recall what it feels like as you reflect on one thing you're grateful for in your life right now. And as you deepen the breath, just sense if you can locate what that feeling of gratitude feels like. And if there is no sense of gratitude, just imagine what that might feel like. How intimately can you locate this? And with that felt sense in the body, beginning now to deepen the breath and to let your head roll gently from side to side with the eyes closed. Let your body begin to move and stretch, and as you're ready, letting your eyes open.